Her call came at 11:47 p.m., a strange hour, a stranger tone. I was brushing my teeth when the screen lit up, her name glowing like something already dead but still twitching. I answered. There was noise behind her, music, laughter, a man's voice, too close, too casual. Then her breath, sharp and annoyed, like I was the one interrupting her night. "We have an open marriage now," she said. Not "we should talk," not "I'm confused" or "I'm lonely." Just a decision, delivered like a verdict. Her laugh was sloppy. "Your opinion doesn't matter anymore." Something inside me went quiet. Not broken, quiet. Like a machine powering down mid-sentence. I stood there, toothbrush still in my hand, staring at the bathroom tiles. "I see," I said. "That's it? No fight? No begging? God, you're so boring. Anyway, enjoy your freedom. I know I will." Then she hung up. For a few seconds I watched my own reflection, foam drying at the corner of my mouth. My heartbeat was slow, too slow, like my body was giving me a warning I already understood. Something had ended. Not the marriage, something deeper. I wiped my mouth, set the phone down, and said the only word that mattered, so quiet it barely escaped my lips. "Okay." An hour later, her world began to collapse, and all I did was nothing. Nothing except tell the truth, to the one person she never expected to hear it from. It hadn't started tonight. The call was simply the point where the mask slipped off. The last 3 months had been a pattern: late-night gym sessions, trips to visit her aunt, sudden makeup in her car visor, the constant checking of her phone angled away from me. I noticed everything. She assumed I didn't because I never questioned her. That was her first mistake, thinking silence meant ignorance, that I was passive, soft, easy. But I had seen the receipt from a resort in Florida, 2 guests. I'd smelled cologne on her jacket when she returned from work drinks. I'd watched her remove her wedding ring inside the garage, thinking the cameras didn't reach that far. They did. I didn't confront her then. I wanted the truth to reveal itself, not be forced out. Betrayal exposes its own face if you wait long enough. Tonight's call only confirmed what my instincts had been whispering for weeks. She wasn't looking for honesty. She was looking for liberation without consequence. A new life without the burden of admitting she built it on lies. Her open marriage wasn't a confession, it was a deflection, a way to reframe her infidelity as empowerment. But something in her tone, careless, almost gleeful, shifted something in me. Shock didn't come. Anger didn't either. Only a cold, calculated certainty. If she was rewriting the rules, then I would rewrite the ending. The hour after her call, I moved with a calmness that didn't feel human. I opened my laptop, accessed our joint accounts. Her solo ones linked to our home address. Her phone plan, her airline points, her insurance beneficiaries. I didn't delete, I didn't drain, I didn't punish. I simply removed myself from everything she assumed I would sustain. While I worked, my mind drifted. To the man in the background of her call, laughing. To her words, "Your opinion doesn't matter." To the way her voice used to soften when she said my name. I felt nothing, just an internal clicking, like gears lining up in a machine designed only for truth. At 12:38 a.m., I sent one message. Not to her, to her mother. A woman who believed her daughter walked on water. A woman who regularly told me, "Marriage is sacred. Don't break her trust." I wrote, "She called from Florida. She says we have an open marriage now. Thought you should know, she isn't alone there." Then I attached the resort receipt, the garage footage, a screenshot of her removing her ring. I didn't add commentary, didn't add bitterness or accusations, just evidence. Cold, simple, undeniable. At 12:46 a.m., the typing bubbles appeared. Then her mother wrote back, "Is this real?" I answered, "Yes." That was all. And that was enough. At 12:57 a.m., 20 minutes after her open marriage declaration, her mother called her, then her sister, then her father, then her job. The man she was with wasn't single. His wife called her too. Her Florida freedom trip turned into an interrogation. I wasn't there to witness it, but I didn't need to be. I knew exactly how she'd react. Denial, anger, the spiraling panic of someone whose lies had collided with one another so fast they formed a wall around her. At 1:02 a.m., she finally texted me, "What did you do?" I didn't answer. I didn't need to. The truth had done everything for me. At 1:19 a.m., she called. No music behind her now, no laughing man, just silence thick enough to choke on. "What did you tell them?" she whispered. I breathed in slowly, calm, detached. "I told them what you told me," I said, "that we have an open marriage." Her breath hitched, then broke. "You ruined me." "No," I said, "you ruined the version of yourself you sold to them. I just returned the receipt." She cried then, not the soft kind, the desperate kind. The kind that comes when a person finally sees themselves without the lies they used as mirrors. "I can fix this," she said. "We can fix this. Just talk to me." "I am talking," I answered, for the first time in months. Silence. Then a whisper, "Please don't leave." But I already had. She sent 27 messages in the next hour. I read none of them. Instead, I packed a small bag, closed the bedroom door, turned off the light. Not out of anger, not revenge, just clarity. She wanted freedom. Now she had it. Raw, uncovered, unprotected. At 2:41 a.m., I sent my final message. "I'm done living in a marriage you already left." Then I powered off my phone. The finality felt clean, cold, correct. As I walked out of the house, locking the door behind me, one thought crossed my mind. Quiet, brutal, and true. She wanted an open marriage, so I opened it, and I walked through.